What would happen to cryptocurrency under a global electromagnetic pulse attack? Can electromagnetic pulse destroy cryptocurrencies? Is your money safe in cryptocurrency if an EMP attack happens? Before diving into how EMP attacks can disable cryptocurrencies or even wipe them for that matter, let's first understand how an EMP works. Stick till the end to know you can protect your bitcoins against EMP attacks. Electromagnetic pulses are intense bursts of electromagnetic energy that can be utilized to damage electronics. An EMP can cause temporary or permanent loss of power, depending on how strong it is. When detonated, an EMP weapon produces a pulse of energy that creates a powerful electromagnetic field capable of short-circuiting a wide range of electronic equipment, particularly computers, satellites, radios, radar receivers and even civilian traffic lights. EMP energy may be transferred in different forms, depending on the source: electric field, magnetic field, electromagnetic radiation, electrical conduction. All of these can harm or completely disable an electrical device in some way or the other. A burst electromagnetic radiation can also be created by nuclear explosion at a higher altitude. This is called a nuclear electromagnetic pulse. As scary as it sounds, electric and magnetic fields created by such a burst may couple with electrical and electronic systems to produce damaging current and voltage surges. Equipment that is running at the time of an EMP is more vulnerable. Even a low-energy pulse has access to the power source, and all parts of the system are sparked by the pulse. For example, a high current path may be created across the power supply, burning out some components along that path. Coming to cryptocurrency, which are proving out to be global currencies, and since they run on a distributed network, there is a copy of ledger stored at every node in the network. The very nature of cryptocurrencies protects it against an EMP attack. Meaning, even if more than half of the network is destroyed by a catastrophic event such as nuclear EMP, the network will still remain operational. Bitcoin transactions that are validated and added as a block by nature must be done across a variety of miners in order to be confirmed as legitimate. This happens in locations all around the world. Secondly, a transaction done on a blockchain network is irreversible. Did you know a couple registered their marriage on Bitcoin blockchain as it cannot be deleted or changed? Cryptocurrency ledger is kept on every computer that is running a full node, which means the entire blockchain can be downloaded from a single device in an instant. Let's say a global EMP attack happens, which destroys every single computer in the world. What would happen to the store of value? Bitcoin requires computers to function, so a widespread EMP strike would prevent Bitcoin from functioning in the affected areas until the destroyed computers could be replaced. However, the store of value will remain intact in the ledger as it was before EMP. Although it will be practically impossible to use Bitcoin even if the computers are restored until the internet restores. Bitcoin network works on a peer-to-peer mode, so taking the network down would require taking at least a good portion of the internet. Should something like this happen, Bitcoins might not be the biggest of your worries. A Bitcoin miner stores little to no information about the network itself. It works in simple terms of fetching data, calculating some hashes and returning results. It does not need much more than that, so miners going offline for a while wouldn't hurt the network much, aside slowing down block generation for a while. A Bitcoin client on the other hand stores all the data from the Bitcoin network. Should it go offline, it still stores all the data on the hard drive and will try to reconnect when it can. Should a good chunk of the network go offline, the blockchain might fork, as each part of the network would try to work only with the data it possesses. Some parts of the network might see only a part of the transactions, while others would see other transactions. When such islands meet, all the clients will try to establish which blockchain is the longest. The shorter blockchain will have all its transactions extracted from it, and if there is no double spend, those transactions might be included in future blocks. All in all, it is very hard for the Bitcoin network to go down, and the main Bitcoin client is prepared for possible network segmentation. To destroy Bitcoin means every device that stores it will have to be completely erased. There are thousands, approaching millions, of copies of the blockchain in every corner of the world. I believe you'd have to destroy the entire planet to lose any record of this data. In an apocalypse scenario, even the surviving hundreds, probably thousands, of copies would maintain the integrity of the system. An EMP attack can destroy private keys. If you don't have backups, then forget about your crypto coins, as you won't be able to access them. The good news is, you can protect your electronic equipment from an EMP event. You can also protect your pen drive or hard disk storing crypto data in some kind of Faraday cage. A protective layer that is made of metal can act as a shield against electromagnetic pulses. You can keep backup of keys on CD, DVD or even on paper which cannot be destroyed by an EMP. You can test the shielding of Faraday cage easily by placing a cell phone in the cage and try calling it. It will not be able to receive any signal in an effective Faraday cage. Microwave oven is the best Faraday cage in everyday use. It is meant to prevent radiation from escaping the environment, and can work in reverse order also, by not allowing radiation to enter inside as well. You will be relieved to know the likelihood of such an EMP on a massive scale is very less, and even if it happens, probably your cryptocurrency would be the last thing you should worry about. Have you ever wondered why cabin crew dim the light while landing or taking off an aeroplane? Well, you are in for a treat because our next video is about that. If you liked our video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.